So this is a little painting that I'm working on as like a practice for a watercolor class that we're doing, and you can see that there's two different ones above it, and I'm trying out different techniques. And this last one is where you go ahead and like take a white crayon and you just put some kind of markings in the back. So I did this simple leaf shape, although I think it would be really cute with like a bunch of words or letters or scribbles. Like you could do anything in the background with that white crayon, which I think is like super cute. And then you can see that I'm going around everything with this navy blue paint. So like the tip that I'll give you for that is just that you need to have a good amount of that paint made up in advance, because that way you're going to stay consistent with the color. And if you run out, every time you have to remix, it's already drying and then you might not get the same color, you know what I mean? But the more of that you have, you'll be able to do this nice consistent background. And you want it to be like you're sort of moving a puddle around. It can't be like pooling really, but it needs to be like you're moving water around and it's not drying while you work. If it's drying while you work, because watercolor is transparent, you're going to see all these little lines that show where you've been, or as some people who come to my classes like to call it, a witness. It'll leave a witness, which I think is always so funny. So you can see I'm filling in these little sections, and what's nice about that is it gives you places to stop and start again. And so it gives a space for like those hard lines to like dry, and then you can kind of refresh your brush and get more paint in between each of them. And I love these dark brown backgrounds. So I think that's a super fun way to paint right now with watercolor, is like get sort of simple shapes on there so you don't have to go around too much, and then just get in there and paint around them. And by using that white crayon, it's awesome because instead of doing individual leaves like in the painting above, you don't have to go around them. You can go right over them when you do your background, which sort of simplifies things and makes it easier. So here's my little birds, and then I'm going to do an ink outline over the birds and the tree.